Okay, so I'm doing a video on the Subaru, the budget rally car build right now. And, you know, it might be another disappointing video for some of you. I mean, the build's still totally happening, but there's something I'm sure some of you will find a little disappointing. So, in the last video I talked about how there's going to be hopefully some, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some, you know, off-road rallies this winter near me. So, you know, with that happening, I only found out about this a few days ago. Actually, from one of my viewers told me about it. It just happened to live where I do. So, I mean, if you're watching this, that's the only reason I even knew about this. I mean, I would have found out actually because I was on the racing website for our city like the day before that, but I didn't notice it. But anyways, so with the rally that's going to be happening where I live, you know, in my town, my area, there's no way in hell that this contraption would fucking pass tech spec. So there's absolutely no way in hell that this would pass tech specification. So we're gonna have to unturbo it, which is kind of sad, but I mean, honestly, it's almost nice just because this thing is an absolute tuning nightmare. You know, it's the main reason why most people don't turbo carbureted cars. It's because it's a huge pain in the ass. And even if you get it running really good, it'll never really run as good as a new modern turbo car, like an EFI car. So, you know, I'm going to be unturboing the Subaru, which, I mean, I'm not really that upset about it, because, you know, if I ever get bigger on YouTube, I'm absolutely going to motor swap this thing, because I've seen a few of these old Subarus, and you can swap like I don't know, I don't really know the names of these motors, but like an early 2000s Subaru Boxer 4, and they literally, like, very little modification has to be done to swap it into this onto the transmission. So that's something that could definitely be happening in the future. I mean, that would be awesome to swap this thing with an engine that actually makes, you know, like some power. So, I mean, I am going to be doing a few things to this while it's NA. Hopefully, well, yeah, I'm going to be doing a few things to this. So I'm going to do an EGR delete. For those of you that don't know what EGR is, it's basically like a fuel emissions type thing. So like it recirculates some exhaust gas into the cylinder, so your cylinder temperature isn't as high, because when it reaches like a certain temperature or whatever, some bad greenhouse gas is emitted through the exhaust pipe. So EGR basically just like eliminates that or reduces it, and also like is quite a power dampener, because it, you know, recirculating exhaust gas isn't the best way to make power. So we do an EGR delete. Maybe might pull the heads off and do a little port, and maybe like mill the heads, because this motor has 6-to-1 compression, which is absolute shit. So milling the heads and getting some more compression would be pretty good thing. But I mean, I'm going to get it running really good first, and if I really think I need more power, I'm going to be doing that. So don't expect me to pull the heads off this thing, because I really don't want to mess with it any more than I have to. But I am going to be doing the EGR delete, which is pretty simple. So it's going to be NA, and since the headers are on this, we kind of, me and a friend of my dad's, he helped me work on this a little bit. He helped me with the headers, like the oil line. So we took the headers, like the stock headers, off this and made like the ghetto like turbo flange. So I'm probably gonna, since like the headers are, I can't really do like a exhaust out the back or whatever. So I'm probably gonna do like a tractor exhaust right here, you know, with like the little valve. And you wrap it like it opens like that, you know, the old school tractor exhaust. So probably gonna do that straight out the hood, which should be kind of cool. And so there's gonna be a ton of other things done to this. I am going to be getting brand new and maybe upgraded shocks for this thing, if I can find any like better shocks that'll fit this, because this thing has a insane amount of jiggly wiggle to it. It has a insane amount of wiggle, and I'm also going to be probably replacing the springs. So that'll be happening in the next few weeks, and gonna be doing a ton of other things like this ghetto ass roof scoop. I'm gonna buy like those fake ass, you know, like the AutoZone special like hood scoops that don't really do anything for looks, but I'm gonna basically rip this off and put like the hood scoop there so it'll actually be functional and look better, you know. So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be doing a home built full underskirt, like a full skid plate under the car because we have a bunch of tin, and I'm basically just gonna rivet it onto the bottom. So there's gonna be a ton of things happening. There's some really cheap fog lights at Walmart I might get, so you know, it has like a shit ton of lights on the front like most rally cars. Then also I'm gonna be undercoating the entire bottom of this thing. I'm gonna have to clean it. Undercoating the entire bottom and sanding it the best I can and spraying it with some, you know, like Rust-Oleum to keep it from rusting. And then also, if I can find it, maybe a ducktail right here because I think that'd look dope. So, you know, I have a ton of plans for this thing. They're all relatively cheap. So if you guys are excited for the Subaru build, you know, let me know. If you guys are disappointed that's going NA again, you know, let me know, because I'm kind of disappointed too, but I mean, I think it'll be well worth being able to like rally this thing and everything. So that should be awesome. Oh yeah, and also I'm going to be gutting everything in the interior because the first weight reduction we did really wasn't too extensive. So I'm going to be getting rid of the headliner. I think I'm going to leave most of the dash in just because I don't really want to fuck with it. But all the carpet is coming out. I'm still iffy if I want to remove the door panels because it's really not much weight, and I don't know, I don't really like having all that exposed. I don't know, maybe. But so everything, we have a ton of junk in here, but there's gonna be a lot more extensive weight reduction done on this. And also this car from the factory, the e-brake is all 4 tires, so I'm gonna you know, convert it to just rear wheel e-brake. So there's gonna be a ton of stuff happening to the Subaru, and there's just gonna be an absolute flood of videos. So if you guys are excited for that, you know, leave a like. And you know, likes, they really do help my videos, you know, because you know, every like that's on the video is a little more, gives the video a little more chance of, you know, getting spread around, you know, so other people can see it. And you know, any money, I'm going to make a video about how much money like small YouTubers can make. You know, I'm a pretty small YouTuber, but I've actually probably made more than you would expect on YouTube. I mean, nothing insane, but like I put thousands of dollars into like everything in my videos, and I have actually made a few hundred on YouTube, nothing insane. But you know, if I get more views, you know, like all the money I make on YouTube is going to be going towards these cars. You know, like my cameras alone were $700, and I've only made just over $300 on YouTube in the 9 months I've been doing it. So it's not like I make any insane money, just enough to keep Milo fed. So if you guys want to deny Milo food and have this poor little kitty starving to death, you know, don't like this video. Don't give me views so I can feed my poor kitty and make my Subaru better. So if you guys like the video, I'd appreciate it a lot. You know, I'm not rich by any means at all. So, you know, that would help me out a ton if you guys could share this and help me get more views, because, you know, all the money I make on YouTube will be going towards the Subaru. You know, the money, I haven't got my first YouTube check, I'm going to be getting it soon. So the money with that, I'm going to be getting, you know, new shocks and everything. So all the money, I mean, I've spent an insane amount of money on this channel, in the thousands so far, with like buying the Subaru, and turboing it was quite expensive, and I really only did that for YouTube. And so yeah, so it's not like I make any money off YouTube. I mean, I do, but like none of it gets spent for my personal needs. So if you guys enjoyed the video, I'd absolutely love a like. Milo would love a like. You know, 1 like equals one pebble of cat food for Milo. So if you guys love Milo, you want to keep this little fuzzy dude fed, you know, leave a like. Say goodbye, Milo. Milo's kind of shy.